Hello again, YouTube. I'm back again tonight to discuss something in the Cobra Kai fandom that's been on my mind again, and that's to do with the Sekai Taikai and how some fans are being very greedy about wanting certain characters to win. So, if you've been active in the community recently, and hold on, now I want to just say that I originally wanted to make this another Tory video, but I feel I actually have to mention Miguel and Robbie here because I think it's relevant to what I'm saying. So, anyway, back to those two. There's been this theory floating around, right, about how Miguel gets the win even though he's not the captain, and only the captains get to go to the finals. So the theory goes something along the lines of, oh, Robbie is unfocused, he gets injured some point during the tournament, Miguel has to step up, and he goes to the finals as captain and wins it all. And look, it's not like I'm a big um I'm not a Robbie fan, to be honest, nor am I a Miguel fan, but I still feel the need to talk about this because it does demonstrate the greed of the Miguel fans. Because think about it, he's won the All Valley, granted through fighting dirty, but it's not like Miguel seems to care about that anymore, if we're being honest, and he's won almost every fight he's been in the show, and yet when it looks like Robbie's about to have something for himself for once, after finally overcoming his rival, these Miguel fans, they just want him to be snuffed out just so Miguel can have the win for himself. And yeah, come on. And I also want to address the main justification for this is that, oh, well, it began with Miguel, it should end with him. Except the Sekai Taikai isn't even the end, so the only way this would make sense is if the rumors are true and there's this second Sekai Taikai in a flash forward sequence. That's a bit of a rumor going around. It would make sense for Miguel to have the final victory there. You know what I mean? Because if you're gonna go by the logic of, oh well, it started with Miguel, it should end with him, well, shouldn't you want that rumor to be true or some other big win in part 3 to go full circle? I mean, for crying out loud, I don't care for Robbie. If I'm being honest, the only reason I would have any investment in him winning is because of Tori. You know, the whole pact they made. I know they're on different teams now, and their relationship could be on the ropes, but who knows? Maybe they could fulfill the pact, but with a twist, and I would say they're still on the podium together, but on different teams. That would be very interesting to see, not gonna lie. But yeah, like the other. So now I've talked about the Miguel fans and how they're being, not gonna lie, very greedy. But now we got to talk about. I've already talked about the Sam fans and the hardcore Sam stands in my previous video about Tori and the Sekai Taikai, and there's not much to say again, but I might add something new. But I'll just say this: I just want to know when it ends because first it was, oh well, Tori didn't really win the Old Valley. It was paid off. She should give the trophy to Sam. Sam's the real winner. All that jazz. Then as soon as season 5 comes around and we're introduced to a whole new tournament, they all backtrack, and now it's all Tori already won. Let Sam have her moment. And now that season 6 part 1 is out, they are doubling down on it. Now that it seems that Tori got to keep the trophy, but at the same time, she's never treated like a champ except by Robbie, but that could just be, Robbie being a bit of a simp. Lol. Yeah, I know. But still, yeah, they don't really, like, part one doesn't really do anything at all whatsoever to legitimize Tori's win in any way. No. Well, they were supposed to have the captain fight be the rematch, but you know how that went. So now that we're heading towards part two in just 2 months, and everyone's rooting, like, people are rooting for Sam, but I just want to know, if Sam wins, is that it? What more do you want? Is that enough for you? Can we have Tori have her moment for once? A legit moment. Because it seems like no matter what, no matter how much Tori tries to redeem herself, how much she's tried to make amends, no matter how much she's been punished, it's just never enough. She always has to be second fiddle to Sam. And it's getting on my nerves, man. I mean, I may not be crashing out like my last video is. Like, I was really crashing out. I really had to get my feelings out there. But, yeah, so does it end there? Can Tori have her moment in part 3? Is Tori allowed to have a second chance at the Sekai Taikai? Assuming she wants to. Is she allowed to have her own spin off where she can have all the shine she needs? Because I'm starting to think that no matter what, no matter how much Sam wins, no matter how much Tori gets the short end of the stick, it's never enough for these Sam haters and these, I mean, not Sam haters, Tori haters and these Sam stands. It's just never enough. Tori always has to be second fiddle, second rate. Like, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if, when the show ends, Tori has no legit win, Sam has the Sekai Taikai win, and is in spirit the All Valley champ. Then Tori just has. Then that's the only thing that would be left is for Tori to have a spin off. And I can see these people either saying, oh, there should be no spin offs at all, or they're going to say that Sam's the one who needs a spin off. Sam and Miguel. The Miguel fans, too, because, man, they just want Miguel to have everything, too. They'll say that, oh, Sam and Miguel need the spin off because, well, they're the Old Valley champs. We need to see what they're up to. No! No, we don't. I mean, I get why you'd like that, but there's no reason why we should have a Sam and Miguel spin-off before either our Tori Solar or Tori Devon, Robbie, and maybe Devon spin-off. There's no reason why we should have to wait for Sam and Miguel to have their spin-off first before we could even think about the other characters having spin-offs. That's like, what more do you want? Like, I know people say, oh, you're just making assumptions, but I mean, what else am I supposed to think? Like, it's clear that nothing is good enough for these Sam and Miguel fans. They always just want more, more, more at Tori and Robbie's expense. And I'm very sick of it. Like, let Tori especially just have something for her. Like, what more does she need to do? She's already exposed Terry. She's already apologized to Sam. I know some Sam stands have taken issue with the way it went, but she was sincere, and that's all that matters, if far as I'm concerned. Like, I've seen some. Like, I got now. I've got to. Sorry, I'm stumbling on my words. I gotta start addressing some of these arguments that these fanboys use to justify keeping Tori and Robbie second fiddle to Sam and Miguel. And I want to start with the first one is, oh, well, Sam and Miguel are the better fighters, so they should win all the time. And look, this first off, I'm just going to get this out of the way. The best fighter are who the screenwriters want to be the best fighters. Okay? Like most of these screenwriters, they don't care about all this power scaling bullshit. Power scaling. Only like these hardcore nerds care about that, and most don't. We just care about storytelling, about how this would be really cool if this character won. I don't care about well, this character should win because this character can do this character can do that. They're the strongest character ever. Like, no one cares about that nerd ass shit, man. And I'm so tired of Tori, especially her bad actions always being used against her all the time. No matter what, it's never enough how much she redeems. It's never enough. They always just hold the past against her, even when she's tried to make amends. Like, what more do you want from her? What more? Like, how do I say this? Like, they're trying to say that, oh, well, Tori did all this in the past, she doesn't deserve to win. And, like, the whole show is about redemption, that the past doesn't matter. Why should Tori's actions be used in the past, be used against her now when she's tried so hard to move away from who she once was? Like, if Hawk can have an All Valley victory after, being the biggest piece. Okay, I mean, I'm going a bit too far. I gotta hold back. He was being quite a bad mamma jamma in those early seasons. Oh boy, he was on demon time. Unless you want to say that Hulk didn't deserve it, well, okay. I suppose I personally don't care. Yeah, and even the Miguel fans are like, I still see some of them try to use the school fight, and I'm like, come on, we already had Miguel beat up Robbie to get it out of his system, and he's recovered. He's won over Robbie. Like, what more do you want? How much more does Robbie need to do until he's worthy to have a victory of his own? Not that I care too much about Robbie, but still, it's like, man, these Miguel fans, they don't let Robbie have nothing, man. Same with these Sam fans, they don't let Tori have nothing. And to add insult to injury, as I addressed in my previous video, now some Sam stands are trying to turn around and call us Tory fans greedy for wanting Tori to win. And because of her past, and she should just let Sam have everything. Just let Sam win. Atone, whatever, I don't know. Uh, I'm going off. My thoughts are incoherent. Didn't. I should have got more sleep. I should have listened to Mom. Okay, I'm trying to think what else to say. Well, actually, I think I might be past close to the 15-minute mark. I gotta sign off right now. Smell you later.